Top 6 players with most match wins in ATP 1000 Masters events before turning 22. Carlos Alcaraz won his 6th ATP 1000 title at the Monte Carlo Open 2025. A player's match wins at the Masters level is a handy statistic that reflects their potential at one of the highest levels of tennis. Achieving the most wins at a young age is not a small feat with this list. Let's dive into the numbers that propelled the top 6 from tennis prodigies into recognizable stars. These 6 players did more than arrive. They sought out the spotlight courtesy of their noteworthy performances. Rafael Nadal was only 18 when he won his first ATP 1000 title, the Monte Carlo Masters, in 2005. The 2005 season was only his second as a professional player, and it saw him lift 4 Masters trophies. 2 of these were on clay courts, Monte Carlo and Rome, while the other 2 were on hard courts, Canada and Madrid. Later that year, Nadal won the first of his 14 Roland Garros titles. Following Madrid's switch to clay in 2009, the Spaniard added 6 more titles at the venue. By 22, he had won 12 ATP 1000s and 5 Grand Slams, including his first non-clay major at Wimbledon. Novak Djokovic, 75 wins. Novak Djokovic thrives on hard courts, with the Serb being a prolific winner on the surface. Among the 40 ATP 1000s he won, the hard courts of Bercy Paris, 7, and Miami, 6, contributed significantly to his rich haul of Masters titles. Despite his love for hard courts, Djokovic enjoyed success at the Italian Open, which was played on clay, picking up 6 wins at the event. In 2007, at 19, Djokovic won his first ATP 1000 title in Miami, followed by his second Masters title of the season in Montreal, Canada. The following year, in 2008, he won the Australian Open for the first time, eventually winning a record 10 titles at the venue. The Serb followed it up with title runs at Indian Wells, and Rome Masters followed in the same season. Carlos Alcaraz recorded his 70th Masters-level win on April 11, 2025, against Arthur Fils with a 3-set win. 2 days later, he lifted the Monte Carlo Open trophy for the first time in his 7th Masters 1000 career final. The title run gave the Spaniard his 6th ATP 1000 title. The 21-year-old rallied past Italian Lorenzo Musetti to end a 13-month title drought at the Masters level. It has been a long wait, as his last ATP 1000 win came at Indian Wells in March 2024. The 2022 season saw him break into the big leagues with his Miami ATP 1000 title. Alcaraz also won the Madrid Open and the US Open in New York, all while still in his teens. Andy Roddick, 67 wins. The 2003 season was memorable for Andy Roddick in more ways than one. The American picked his first Grand Slam title at the US Open a year after compatriot Pete Sampras won his 4th and last title in New York. The same year, Roddick made title runs at Masters events in Canada and Cincinnati. He dropped just 2 sets across the 2 events as he completed the Montreal-Cincinnati double in consecutive weeks for a 10-0 undefeated run. Roddick is only one of 2 Americans, alongside Andre Agassi, to have bagged the Canada and Cincinnati Masters in the same year. He completed his ATP 1000 trophy streak with victories in Miami in 2004 and 2010 and Cincinnati in 2006 at Andy Murray, 64 wins. Murray is the second Andy on this list. Like Roddick, he won the Cincinnati Masters on debut. The Scot won 14 ATP 1000s, with his most successful stint coming in Canada, where he won all 3 finals contested. Murray also picked up 3 titles at the Shanghai Masters, where his record is 3-1 in finals contested. Andy Murray has surpassed his American namesake in terms of Grand Slam wins. He won the 2012 US Open and Wimbledon in 2013 and 2016. The former ATP #1 is also a twice Olympic gold medalist in the singles event, London 2012 and Rio 2016. Leighton Hewitt, 64 wins. Hewitt ATP 1000 wins took place at Indian Wells in 2002 and 2003. He was the second Australian after Mark Philippoussis to lift the trophy at Indian Wells and the first Aussie to defend his title. The Adelaide native also made title round appearances at Masters events 5 more times, but further success eluded him. One of these finals was at Indian Wells in 2005 against Roger Federer, who would win 3 consecutive titles from 2004 to 2006.